follow the bomb and blame it on the Cuban government. Can you comprehend that? Does that sound familiar?
I'm not going to listen to you. La 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 la. Can't hear you. I need you to leave right now. You're going to talk bad about my country. Get out of here. Word, please. Call the police. This man, you're not going to talk bad about my country. That's not the...
Attacks in Florida and Washington. Sounds like attacks in Washington and New York. It was 1961, Operation Northwood. So any of you people, you skeptics who say, what?
Now, why would we do anything about that? I mean, how can you be sure? How do you know? Why don't you just mind your own business? Nothing we can do about it anyway. I don't even want to know about it. It's bad news. I don't even watch the news. Yeah, I'm watching Who Wants to Be a Billionaire, Make Your Choice to kick, I don't know, some kind of reality show or show about reality, I'm not sure. But, I mean, why would you waste your time? You can't do anything about it. Nothing you can do. You're just a little teeny flea on the butt of the gorilla that they are. Why should we do anything? I'm going back to bed.
A failed technology sector. It was a plan to collapse, and it is a collapse that they are completing. They will destroy your freedoms for a socialist, tyrannical, new merging of three countries, Canada, United States, and Mexico, and creating a new currency, the Amero, to get rid of the dollar and the dominance of America in the world, because it's bad for business, ladies and gentlemen. You wonder why? Because these people understand that your power is bad for business. Bad for business. Do you understand? Do you understand that if you get angry and you force your country not to do business with Chinese slaves?
Simply give them what they want. Give them what they want. Basically what they want is for foreign companies to come in here and squeeze Americans out of every dollar that they can produce, because they're going to have to make it. They know that the country will go bankrupt before they get their money through the Federal Reserve out and the deficits. So the best way to do it is to create a system before the collapse of squeezing us, American people, hobbits, the big-headed, the squared, the pointed, the morons, the smart ones, the hobbits that know what's going on in you, and just keep us all quiet and paying for expensive, overpriced gas and credit repair companies to fix credit that doesn't matter because you don't have the money if they gave you the credit to pay the things because you don't have a job. I mean, this is what they want, so just keep your head down. Obey what the CNN and Fox tell you. Just do what they tell you, and everything will be fine. That's the best way to live. That's just really the best way to live. Just,
that they won't do business with Chinese slaves, and this world economy, this pyramid scheme for the rich falls apart. So your power must be diminished. Do you understand? Your power must be diminished. You cannot wield this kind of power over billionaires. They don't like it. And they are coming after that power. How? Well, take a look at 9/11. How many of you are not even aware of the facts that 30% of the American people are aware of, that 9/11 was a fraud? Let me explain. We have found airplanes on CNN tape that were photoshopped. Why? I don't know. They're there. We have found CNN News Network not just spinning a story, but manipulating and fabricating and then reinforcing a deception. Not spinning, a complete deception to create a completely different outcome, outlook, perspective from events that were transpiring. We have the mayor of New York City. The first question on his press conference after 9/11. The first question at that the The first question at this press conference, 9/11, with George Pataki standing next to him, the first question is, what do you know about the explosions that brought the buildings down? What do you know?
Why don't you just mind your own business and live your life? Just live your one day at a time and go on. Be happy with what you got. Why would you want to rock the boat? Just go home and be quiet. Shut up, forget about it. Ignore it. It'll go away. Really.
Ladies and gentlemen, 9/11 was a Top Gun simulation exercise perpetrated as a fraud, as real, in order to cover up failed trade policies, failed economic policies, a failed technology sector.
What? What?
Who?
Where? That's impossible.
Are you a communist?
It was a plan to collapse, and it is a collapse that they are completing. They will destroy the dollar. They will destroy your freedoms for a socialist, tyrannical, new merging of three countries, Canada, United States, and Mexico, and creating a new currency, the Amero, to get rid of the dollar and the dominance of America in the world.
Hell, I guess I'm going to have to move to Canada or Mexico. What about Cuba? They letting Cuba?
Bad for business, ladies and gentlemen. You wonder why? Because these people understand that your power is bad for business. Bad for business. Do you understand? You understand that if you get angry and you force your country not to do business with Chinese slaves, that they won't do business with Chinese slaves, and this world economy, this pyramid scheme for the rich falls apart. So your power must be diminished.
This can't be true. Can't be true. It's impossible. These people are obviously just trying to make money.
You understand? Your power must be diminished. You cannot wield this kind of power over billionaires. They don't like it. And they are coming after that power. How? Well, take a look at 9/11. How many of you are not even aware of the facts that 30% of the American people are aware of, that 9/11 was a fraud? Let me explain.
Hi. Well, I've been a hobbit for a long time, and we kind of understand the way those big, powerful, tyrannical folks act. We've kind of gotten used to it. We hide in our caves and in our little leprechaun villages, and we try to just stay out of everybody's hair. Not much you can do. I mean, they are the big, bad Tyrannosaurus Rexes running around, and we're just a little hobbit. So what you need to learn to do is just stay out of the way, be informed, understand the fear, stay scared. You've got to be too fearful of the terrorists and the never-ending war. And if you don't know what the hell's going on, and if you know what's going on, like we are informed all the time, you just keep your mouth shut before they come and put you in a secret prison, and you're gone. See, they used to do it in the USSR. It was the Soviet Union. They're doing it here now, and we just keep our mouth shut. That's what you need to do. That is what the Hobbit would do.
Yeah, I'm muscle bound, man. You ain't telling me nothing new. I've been watching this thing for years. These people are multinational, themselves to the biggest monopoly power probably the world has ever seen, aside from the Roman Empire.
You know,